Before the break, we covered the life issue. And what comes before life? Now we're talking about sex. Here again, the Trump position would be considered moderate. Too moderate for many traditional Christians. And yet the Harris-Walz position is so far to the radical left that it makes Trump seem conservative. That's the exact same thing as we saw with the life issue. And once again, the Democrats try to split Trump's support depending on his audience. They've sent a bunch of trolls to reach Christians and discourage them from voting at all by saying Trump is pro-LGBTQ+. And to some degree, they're correct. The Republican platform is much less moderate on both life and sex issues than it used to be. But Christians should compare Trump's moderate stance with Kamala's radical positions. And even while the far left is messaging to Christians that Trump is pro-gay, they're at the same time telling LGBTQ+ that a Trump win would roll back protections and criminalize gender nonconformity. That's the headline from an ACLU hit piece. So which is it from Trump? The answer, of course, lies in between. It's sort of live and let live. The LGBTQ+ community does what they want, with the exception of perhaps mutilating children. But at the same time, the gay community is not given carte blanche to go after Christians or others of faith. Trump believes religious objectors have rights too. This, by the way, was supposed to be the outcome from the Supreme Court in the Obergefell decision that allowed nationwide gay marriage. Let me read from the majority opinion in the case. Finally, it must be emphasized that religions and those who adhere to religious doctrines may continue to advocate with utmost and sincere conviction that by divine precepts, same-sex marriage should not be condoned. First Amendment assures that religious organizations and persons are given proper protection as they seek to teach the principles that are so fulfilling and so central to their lives and faith, and that their own deep aspirations to continue the family structure they have long revered. That was the majority opinion. The dissents by Robert and Thomas were even more direct, and yet, under Obama and Biden, religious considerations were tossed aside in favor of LGBTQ+ rights. And Obama-Biden would be viewed as moderate compared to Harris and Walz. Everything we've seen in regard to drag queen story hour, recruiting of children in schools under the guise of sex education, and transgender surgeries for minors would be funded, supported, and mandated. Think I'm exaggerating? Watch this 30-second YouTube from Catholic Vote. It's frightening. It's also accurate.
Just in, Medicaid data shows 35 underage girls had their breasts completely removed. 7 underage girls underwent hysterectomies. Sex change operations attempting to make young boys into girls. Testicle removal. Sound weird? Disgusting? It is, and you're paying for it. Kamala Harris supports these taxpayer-funded sex change operations. A vote for Harris. A vote for medical experiments on kids.
During the debate, President Trump also called VP Harris out for supporting taxpayer-funded sex change surgeries for prisoners and illegal aliens. Of course, nearly every leftist media attempted to fact-check him live. Then later, on page 32, so to speak, they sheepishly had to correct their story. Fact-check it yourself, Trump was right. Here's a Blaze story that documents this. As Time magazine tries defending Harris by fact-checking Trump, then forced into an all-time correction. The funny thing is that the far-left media had no idea that Kamala Harris was even further to the left than they were or they realized. In 2019, CNN's Aaron Burnett was shocked and asked, "She really supports that?" on camera in a moment of honesty. Now they cover it up. Yes, the Harris-Walz team has supported having you pay for gender reassignment for prisoners, illegal aliens, and illegal alien prisoners. That would be an open call for anyone who wants a sex change to cross our border. Nearly 10 years ago, according to CNN, the cost per person was around $125,000. Think about 1 million transgender people coming here for that free $125,000 surgery at your expense, and prices have surely gone up.